This year is a very special one because a lot of the films are dealing with migration. We know this because, I mean, this is since a couple of years. But I mean, this year it's pretty heavy. But the difference is the filmmakers are not just making documentaries or just make a feature film about this. They have all different kind of genres, how they approach this item. And when you have a bigger overview about our 432 films we show in the official program, you will see that the subject is we want to be happy. We have the right of happiness. We don't want to, we just want to be happy. And it means happy in my country, in my homeland, but also happy in a family or the people you live with. So it's on one side private, but it's also in the society. The problem is when people are looking at films, they mostly have the feelings they have seen things, and that's it when they leave the theater. So we need to show films which really draws you in a situation you have never maybe seen or which touches you especially. And then I guess it can change people. It's very difficult to change societies, but it also happens. For example, in Cannes and also at the Berlinale, once we had a film about the mass raping situation in Sarajevo, in Bosnia, and the Golden Bear went to the film, which was, the subject was about this, and then afterwards, these poor women, 200,000, have been accepted as war crime victims, and they got now a special pension. And the same thing was with the film of the Maghreb, with the French, where these people who have been fighting for the French never get a retirement pension or something. And after Chirac looked at this film, so he decided to do this. So sometimes it does. But most what we are doing is to show with our films, to open windows up, to show that people are living in different ways, they are thinking on different ways, they have different philosophies. There is a lot of racism we have to fight against. There is a lot of human rights issue in the world we have to fight against. So this mixture, this is what the Berlinale does, besides that we, of course, show also films where you can have a deep love. The films are dreaming maybe of a golden bear or a silver bear. I don't know. I would dream, if I'm a filmmaker, to have this statue of this wonderful bear. But I think the people are dreaming of freedom, of homeland, of families, of living in peace, of diversity, of a better world. They just dream of a better world. And we always dream of a better world, but it became worse and worse. And one thing is, and this doesn't change, because there is a couple of people, and I don't know how they manage this, just to make profit on the back of thousands and billions of people. And we just heard from Davos, where the big meeting was, that 63 people own as much as 3.2 billion people in the world. This is perverse, and I think this has to be changed. Otherwise, there will not be freedom. There will not be a situation in the world where a people's life can prosper. And we are one part, as a cultural event, to be part of this movement, to change people's mind or to show them things they never have seen, and maybe they change their mind to the better and to happiness and to luck. And this is what we all are looking for. It doesn't matter if it's a little boy with his toy, or if it's a family for his house, or is it the whole society for the country. I'm quite excited about that we would say that we have big films and little films. Whatever this means. Little films can be big, and big films can be little. But we have these really totally different types of films. We have very short 90-minute films, like feature films. We have documentary. Even in competition, we have 2 documentaries. And we have an 8.5 hour Philippine story. You have to be, the red carpet is at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So this is a huge diversity, and I'm happy that we have the 30 years of queer cinema, of homosexual cinema. We don't call it like this, but of queer cinema. It's a Teddy Award, has his party after 30 years. And when the Teddy started 30 years ago in Germany, you went in jail if you have been gay. And you can't believe this. But there are a lot of countries in the world you go in jail if you are gay. And this is a statement also for human rights on a different levels. And this is what it's all about. And it always comes back how people want to live, and there is something they don't let them to live like this. And we show this, and not we show the films, but the filmmakers show the situation. And the situation are really terrible. It became really worse. I mean, it's not worse like the Second World War or like the First World War, yeah? But I mean, it's on the way. People are killing each other because of religious items, of society items, of intolerance, and the Berlinale has to fight back. We are only 10 days, but there are 500,000 times people go in the cinema, and maybe there is something happens in the heads and in the hearts of the people.